This chapter presents a vision of creation, humanity, earthly life, and the return to Allah. It begins before the world existed as we know it, in a reality illuminated by the divine light. Allah spread forth His light. From that light, forms and portions emerged. These beings stood upon the spread out light and worshipped Allah devoid of disobedience. Their existence was one of devotion, obedience, and praise. Pause and reflect. What does light represent to you? Is it knowledge, purity, guidance, or something beyond all of these? The narrative continues with the creation of fire. Allah commanded that parts be separated from it and forms emerged from the fiery substance. Like the beings of light, they too appeared before Allah as worshippers. Some of the luminous beings mixed with the fiery beings. Creation expanded through this interaction. Distinct realities came together, and from their meeting new stages of creation unfolded. Next came the creation of wind. Allah commanded it to exist, and from it emerged further forms and images. These also appeared before Allah in worship and submission. The text describes how some elements remained separate while others intermixed. Through separation and combination, the fabric of creation became increasingly complex. Water was then brought forth. From it emerged new forms and images. Again, some elements were instructed not to mix, yet portions of them did so. The world took shape. Through these successive stages of creation and interaction, consider this question: why do ancient spiritual texts often describe creation through elemental forces such as light, fire, wind, and water? Are they describing physical realities, spiritual realities, or perhaps both? The narrative then speaks of two seas, one pure and fresh, the other salty. From these waters came clay. From clay emerged the substance from which humanity would be formed. The four mixed creations, light, fire, wind, and water, became part of the unfolding process that led to the creation of Adam. The text then presents a layered vision of the cosmos. It describes the earth resting upon a whale, the whale upon water, the water upon a rock, and the rock suspended above air. Between the air and the rock dwell beings hidden from human sight. Whether understood literally, symbolically, or spiritually, this vision emphasizes the ordered structure of creation and its complete dependence upon Allah. Pause and reflect. What does a layered universe suggest about the relationship between creation and its creator? Adam was then created. Allah caused him to inhabit the world and gave him commands and prohibitions. Human life became a journey of responsibility and choice. The rewards and consequences of those choices were not limited to this world. They extended into the life to come. Human beings were given food, drink, sleep, companionship, and family. They were permitted to enjoy the adornments and pleasures of worldly life. Yet these blessings also became tests. The Quran reminds us that wealth and children are adornments of this worldly life. What truly endures are righteous deeds that remain valuable before Allah. The chapter repeatedly contrasts two realities: what perishes and what endures. Wealth fades, status disappears, possessions pass from hand to hand, yet acts of obedience, kindness, justice, and remembrance remain. Pause and consider, which leaves the greater legacy, what a person owns or what a person does? The text teaches that enduring good deeds include commanding what is right, obeying Allah, showing restraint toward worldly temptations, and recognizing the temporary nature of material things. It also warns that some of the very things people love most can become distractions from their ultimate purpose. The Quran cautions believers that among their spouses and children may be sources of trial, and therefore they should remain mindful and vigilant. Wealth and family are blessings, but they are also tests. Through them, the sincerity of a person's faith and character is revealed. The narrative then turns to the consequences of disobedience. When people neglected what they were commanded to do, they experienced trials, illnesses, hardships, and losses. These difficulties served as reminders and warnings. Some communities ignored their prophets and continued in rebellion. As a result, punishments came upon them. Some were destroyed by floods. Some were overtaken by earthquakes. Others suffered humiliation and transformation. The chapter recalls these events not merely as historical episodes, but as lessons for every generation. Actions have consequences, choices matter. The Quran declares that people may be made to taste a lesser punishment before the greater punishment so that they might return and repent. Difficulties are therefore not always signs of abandonment. Sometimes they serve as opportunities for reflection and renewal. Pause and reflect. When hardship arrives, do people move further away from God, or can suffering become a path back toward Him? The chapter then shifts from warning to hope. Allah promises increase for those who are grateful. If you are grateful, I will surely increase you. Gratitude is not merely a feeling, it is a way of living. It is expressed through worship, obedience, generosity, and recognition of Allah's blessings. The narrative recalls the words of Prophet Noah. He urged his people to seek forgiveness from their Lord. He promised that Allah would send abundant rain, increase their wealth, bless them with children, and provide gardens and flowing rivers. Forgiveness and gratitude open the door to divine blessings in both this life and the next. The text teaches that Allah never leaves humanity without guidance. Messengers were sent, proofs were given, signs were shown, people were informed about their Lord according to their capacity and circumstances. Yet many turned away. When they rejected the guidance that had been offered to them, they eventually returned to the same reality from which they had begun. For every human being must ultimately return to Allah. The chapter concludes with a profound reminder. Human beings entered this world with nothing. They will leave it with nothing. They will stand before Allah just as they were created the first time. The Quran asks, "You have known the first creation, so will you not remember?" If Allah created the heavens and the earth in the beginning, then surely He is capable of bringing creation forth again. His command is simple. When He wills a thing, He only says to it, "Be," and it is. All dominion belongs to Him. All creation depends upon Him. All journeys end with Him. From light came creation. Through life comes testing. Through testing comes accountability. And through accountability comes return. To Him belongs praise now and forever. And upon Him the believers place their trust.